Hi guys, Marcus here and I'm at Mooloolaba Music. Today I have got a stunning Paul Reed Smith guitar to show you. So we've received a great new shipment of American PRS guitars, and this is one of the stunning beauties that we have on offer at the moment. So this PRS USA built model is called the Studio, part of their core series, and the Studio is a really fantastic instrument actually. So if you like the modern playability of PRS and wanting a tone that's kind of going from modern to a real classic vintage kind of vibe, this guitar is something you really should consider. Okay, so let's have a look at this guy. Start up here. So they've been upgrading the machine heads on Paul Reed Smith guitars as of late, and we've got the PRS locking Phase 3 machine heads, and this one here actually has the little winged buttons. They're kind of like an ivory style button, but they've explained the wing pattern is kind of echoing what's happening here at the 12th fret with our bird here on the 12th fret. And I've got to say, they look really cool. I really did the look of them, and they're really comfortable to touch as well. So when you're tuning, it's kind of like, oh, that's probably the most comfortable feeling machine head I've ever touched. Just a cool aesthetic. So locking machine heads on this, they're Phase 3 locking machine heads. Kind of got a great vintage look to them, as I mentioned now, but the locking mechanism, I love the way that PRS do this. So you just put your string straight through when you're restringing, start tuning it up, it will lock into place. You only need to touch that locking bit when you want to undo them and restring to take these out again. So they are locked in there, nice and secure. The machine heads themselves are really great fine tuners, real precise tuning, the ratio, the feel of it, everything's just so smooth and so precise. Nice little rosewood overlay there as well on the peg head. I really like that look. It's a touch of class, and of course our truss rod cover with the name of the model, so the Studio. So looking at the neck here, we've got our pattern thin neck. We've got a 10-inch radius, nice and comfortable. So it's a little bit nice and flat, great for bending, so you can get a nice low action on that and still be able to bend those notes high if that's the type of player you are. We've got our beautiful new bird inlays on there. Fantastic look. And all set onto a East Indian rosewood fingerboard. Getting down here to the body, let's have a look at the pickup selection that we have. So we've got two Narrowfield pickups here, the PRS Narrowfields and a 8515 LT humbucker. So it's kind of set up like an HSS configuration. So the Narrowfields do have dual coils on them, but they are a great classic sounding single coil with all that beautiful chime and bell-like bite that a single coil has. They're kind of like a little bit vintage, slightly scooped, real woody, earthy kind of a tone. But of course, dual coil on them, they're actually getting rid of all that single coil hum. They are a fantastic sounding pickup. So we've got two of those set in here with our humbucker at the back, which is the 8515 LT. Now we also have a splittable option for that, so we can do the 3 single coils, so triple S or an HSS configuration, giving us a total of 7 tones with our 5-way selector here. So five selectable tones and then split coil, so we can change that bridge or the bridge and neck together, position that position too. Now, looking at the bridge, we've got the Generation 3 tremolo from PRS, and it's a really beautiful, sturdy tremolo system. I love how well it just holds in tune and sits there real flat. It's great if you want to do your palm muting, so you're resting your palm on there without pulling it out of tune. But then it's really precise when you are using that tremolo arm, and that action's really subtle and beautiful. Yeah, again, it's a 6-point system like on the screws there, so you're getting a real vintage kind of vibe to that. It's a great working tremolo. Solid saddles on there as well, adding to that tone and that sustain. Now, looking at the body of this beast, it is stunning. If you can grab the light properly, you can see that we've got an incredibly beautiful flame top on this. So obviously a carved maple top on here, set on a mahogany body with a set-in mahogany neck. The classic pairing there of mahogany and maple. The color that they've added to that to really make that flame maple top pop. They're calling it grey black, so you can see those sort of beautiful greyish. It's even got a real velvety kind of look to it. Those grey bits, and then the black stain over the top. And like we've seen on all the beautiful, stunning American PRSs, our our binding there is actually the top, so they've masked that so you can see the beautiful maple here on the edges. I've always liked the look of that. It's definitely a touch of class that they've added to an already over-the-top classy guitar. Fantastic guitars. We've got lots of PRS guitars here in the store, so come down and have a look at this one and all the others. We'd love to have a chat with you about them. Of course, you can always reach out to us online, through email, through the website, or give us a call here in the store as well. So obviously it's not all just about the looks, but also about how it sounds. So I'll have a little play on this one. So I'm in position 4 at the moment, so the 2 single coils there.